we got this St. Peter's Church, I think. Warning, ant powder. This is quite a nice old church. Oh, it goes right round here as well. Blimey. Got some sort of outbuilding here. I don't really know what that's all about. I'll have a look at that in a minute. This is a really nice old church. We'll have a look at the front in a minute. Looks like it's had some work done to the roof. Some nice old graves. Lovely trees. Oh, that's a nice ornament there on top of the water butt. Very nice, very nice. Oh yeah, of course. Lots of old graves everywhere. Look. Try not to we'll walk down the path in the middle. It's a nice shed. I love the trees that are usually within graveyards. Thing is, this church has all been built around, like there's houses all around this church, unfortunately. I don't know why they keep building houses everywhere. All these must be relatively new. 1948, 2012, 2019, that one 1980, Dorothy Rosina Warren, 1980, 40 years old, holy crap, that ain't no good. Hello, that must be a fresh one there, look. What's the 2022, 56 years old. Blimey. Blimey. (1977) 2015. Well, some of these are quite new, some of these are quite old. Oh, this one looks like a relatively new one. Oh no, it might have just been, can't really read it. Might have just been thingied. Looks like there's a little path going over there. We like exploring little paths, don't we? We walk around this one. That one's sunk, look, bloody hell. Let's down this little path then. See a little path? It's like a track mark. It looks like it used to be a little path, but they put a load of dirt up it, look. Yeah, there was a little path. The little path goes around there. I don't know where that goes to. They've put a load of clay there. Anyway, yeah, so we've got nice old graves. Looks like this must be the newer side, and that must be like the older bit of all the older graves. Let's walk down the middle there, make sure we don't tread on any of them. Oh, go over here. Always got to make sure you're respectful when you're walking around a graveyard. And then we'll have a look at the church. Wendy Clark, sleep well. 21st of the 9th, 1961 to the 5th of the 1st, 1962. Blimey, that was a baby. Well, will I never. Oh, these are old ones over there, look, in the bush. I wonder why there's a gap. I always wonder sometimes why there's a gap in between. They're all next to each other, there's a big gap. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I pressed stop record by accident. Now look, we've got one right over there in the bush, and then we've got some more in the bush. The old bush needs chopping down. You can't read any of these. Oh dear. Oh, 1956. It's not as old as I was expecting. Another one right in the bush. It's proper interesting how some of them 1951, age 63. I always wonder. I do wonder. It makes me wonder sometimes when I die. Will my wife, have like a ceremony sort of thing and do me a nice gravestone and everything, or will she just chuck me in the ground and be done with me? I always wonder that sometimes. Look at this nice bench. It's a nice old bench, isn't it? It's a nice wall. It's a lovely graveyard. Not as big as some of the ones we've seen though, is it? We've seen some massive, nice graveyards, but it's got a bit of overgrown stinging nettles in between here and those houses that have been built. It's always sad when you see houses that have been built around a church, but there you go. They should be really in the middle of nowhere, just on their own. Don't need any houses nearby. We've got too many houses as it is, really. 1909, 1857 they were born. Born December 26th, 1857, and died July 24th, 1909. Marion Florence Stevens. What? Loads of them all stacked up against the fence. It's interesting, isn't it? Well, look at the old church. Looks like it's had some work done to it. What do you call that? A steeple? I don't know whatever that's called at the top there. It's had a bit of work done. Nice old tree. Don't know what that other building's there. It's a lovely wall. The windows have always got grills on them because people like to smash them, which is unfortunate. It's a nice little area to sit. A nice bench. Oh, another lovely ornament there, well done. That's a very nice old church, isn't it? Another bit of empty space, bit of a graveyard, not a lot though. It's kind of been all of them. I wonder what this one is, look, round here. With like a chain all around it. Lovely graves all around here, look. Grounds maintained by S. Plum, sponsored by the Vickery family. Oh, we ain't bothered about that. Let's see what this one is. What's all this all about? 1991. April 1925. Memorial Garden. Oh, this must be the war thing. Is it? I can't really read it. 1959. Yeah, well, that's nice anyway. Another nice old church. It's just a massive shame about all the houses built around it. James Victor died 2nd of December 2019, aged 83. They never did anything with that one, they just left a load of dirt on top. Very nice. Well, that was a lovely old church, you lot. A real lovely old church. As I say, it is a shame about the houses all built around it. I mean, it should be such a weird thing. But yes, I love that church. Funnily enough, we know someone that's going to get married in that church within the next few months. Well, in the next month or so. So it'd be interesting to see what's on the inside. I didn't actually see if it was open, did I? Normally I have a look to see if the churches are open. I didn't have a look at that one. But yeah, it does make me wonder when I die, my wife, because she don't really like me. So it does make me wonder, is she just going to be like, oh, thank God for that, and see you later, and sort of thing, or is she going to actually be upset and make me a nice gravestone and everything? I don't know. Who knows? I'd like to think so anyway. Right, you lot. That was a fun little exploration. I've got a couple more churches that I want to go and look at, but they're a bit further out. So I'll catch you on the next one. All the best. And the thing is, I start work a little bit later now because the residents where I'm working, they complained, so they've got to start later on. So I've got a bit more time in the mornings now, but whether I've got enough time to go to where I want to go to look at these churches and get back in time, because I've got to factor in traffic and other crap, I don't know. But I'm going to do my best. I might be able to do it on the weekend, actually, during the daytime on the weekend. I don't have to do it in the morning, it's just because I've got spare time in the morning usually, so you know, I might be able to do it the weekend. Anyway, I'll catch you later on, you lot. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that old church. It's always nice looking at old churches, and I like to document them in case something happens to them, do you know what I mean? Because they're a good old bit of history. I love old buildings. It doesn't have to be churches. I just love old buildings. But the churches, the way that they were built and the designs, and the fact that they've lasted hundreds of years is amazing to me, and I love it. So I'm going to catch you later on. All the best, and ciao for now, you lot.